One important thing you want to know as a homeowner is where your main water shutoff is. Usually when you have a home inspection done, they'll go through and find that for you and usually note the location in the report. But it is a good idea to know where it is in case you do have to shut off the water to make any repairs or in some sort of an emergency. This is the main water shutoff for this home. This is copper plumbing, so it's a good chance that the rest of the home is piped in copper. This would be the valve, the shutoff valve. If you pull it towards you, that would shut the water off to the home. Now, one thing I'm noticing here is the water pressure of the home is a bit on the high side. We're looking right at about 90 psi. Now, generally, you're going to want to be anywhere between 40 and 80 psi, 80 being pretty much the max you want to go. High water pressure over time or outside of that 80 psi range will cause damage to the fixtures. It can also cause damage to the solder fittings on the copper. You can actually spring leaks over time. The fix for this would be to install what's called a pressure regulating valve. It would usually go on the incoming piping, and it's a valve that will reduce the water pressure. You can also adjust it at that point, but it would bring the water pressure down into a more appropriate range. That will be in this inspection report. It's also more of a preventative type of repair. It should be done eventually, but since this house was built, this has had high water pressure, so it's common to certain areas in Southern California.